Now at 6, the UConn men's basketball game against Villanova next Friday will not happen. The game was already postponed due to COVID issues in the Villanova program. There is no makeup date yet. This is actually the 7th time this season that the men have had a game postponed or even canceled.
Meanwhile, the college football season is down to its final game. The national championship game kicks off on Monday night.
But for UConn football, the season never even started. The Huskies were the first program in the country to cancel.
Channel 3 sports director Joe Zone talked with head coach Randy EDSALL about the call that is getting big props. Joe.
Yeah, Aaron, UConn made that announcement back in August. While schools and conferences were still trying to figure out how to play during a pandemic, UConn decided they weren't even going to try.
I've talked to people that have played and they are spent. You know, they are spent from what they went through.
UConn head football coach Randy EDSALL recognized in an article in the New York Times, calling UConn the real national champs for being the first school to call off the season. EDSALL made that recommendation after talking to his 12-player leadership council.
It just wasn't going to be worth having our players, most especially, but really everybody involved in the program to go through based on all the different logistics that you were going to have to do, but people didn't have answers for, basically.
2 other schools also canceled their season, but the College Football Bowl division, which UConn is part of, managed to play 87% of their scheduled games. Playing those games caused cancellations and postponements, and hundreds of college players, coaches, and staff became infected with COVID-19.
As I said in that article, the only reason that we played was because of money, and nobody's ever going to convince me of anything other than that.
Now, UConn players are back on campus later this month with spring practice scheduled to start soon after that. But EDSALL asked the question, what's different now than when they left that campus back in November? I mean, it's even worse. All right, live here at the digital desk, Joe Zone, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.